friends, and welcome back to Stan's Cutlery Universe. And today, on Two for Tuesday, this open tag is this. I love this open tag. I'll probably do a Two for Tuesday till the day I'm done on YouTube. Tom over at Knife Delights made this open tag, and it's just take two pieces of cutlery, two knives, doesn't matter, fixed blade, traditional, lockbacks, hunters, moderns, whatever, just two knives, and talk about them. Look at them, talk about them, tell people what you like about them, what you found about them. Just have fun with it. It's a great open tag. It's really awesome. So yeah, this is Knife Delights. If you haven't subscribed to Tom, which I'm sure if you're watching me, you probably are, but if you haven't, please go over there and check out Knife Delights. He's Tom's good people, and I'm sure you'll enjoy his channel. Today, these two knives have two things in common. Well, I guess a couple more, but two things for sure. They're made by the same company, and on Amazon, they're both less than $15. So these are Chinese made, or a lot of people like to call them salty knives. So if you don't want to see a salty knife, just stop right here. That's fine. But if you want to see some bargain price cutlery that I've had good luck with, I haven't really used these yet, but the other Watchman knives I have lasted well and done good, seem to be well made, just like these, then please hang out and watch this. I'm going to be showing Amazon so you can see how much they cost. I will have my Amazon affiliate links down in the description. So if you want to go there and use that, that's cool. If not, that's cool too. So we're going to start off with what they call, I'll show it on here first. I think that's the way I'm going to do it. Yeah, that's the way I'm going to do it. What they call the Watchman Trapper Yellow. That's what I punched in right there. You can see it. Watchman Trapper Yellow. And it comes up with this right here. And I will be showing the knife too, but look at that. That's pretty good picturing, but it's really nice. You can also get this nice jig boned one for $13.99. Let's see if we can learn a little bit more about this. Bone, yellow, stainless steel, classic. So I'm going to guess if they're just saying stainless steel, it's probably like a 440, or actually probably a 420. That would be my very honest guess. Is it's probably a 420. So here we go. Here's the knife. Oh, actually, first I'll show you how it's packaged. Packaged like that. It's a nondescript box that says Watchman Trapper Yellow. So, nothing fancy. But here's the knife. There's the show side. And I have not cleaned this or done anything to it. When I show a knife like this, I like to show them the way they are. Little bit of staining right there on the shield where they probably glue seeped out some. I'm not going to lie. That's what happens sometimes, especially with budget pieces. I want you to be able to see that. That really nice piece, or piece shield. Well made. Can't really see anything that just stands out and makes you go, man, I shouldn't have gotten that. I mean, and this has been every Watchman I have bought. They have all been well made. Even the end of the springs look pretty well. Oops, sorry, I'm tipping it the wrong way. And then look at the centering. Both are off slightly to the show side. There is a little bit of gapping right there at the bone where it comes in here. But maybe it could be squeezed. I'll have to see if I can put some super glue in there and squeeze it, put it under a clamp for a while. But like I said, I like to show you all the way the knives come to me. So here we'll look at the main blade. Does not have a half stop. That's very snappy, especially for just all the box. Nothing on the pile side, the show side, once again, is the Watchman. Almost looks like an owl or something looking at you. Very snappy there. Let's look at the spay blade. Ooh, again, really snappy. Nothing on the pile side, nothing on the show side. Just a really nice looking spay blade. And I know a lot of people don't like spay blades, but I find them useful personally. But, oh, that's nice. I just noticed that. They actually have a sharpening choil there. A little bit of one. Let's look at the grind. I haven't really checked the grind. I'm sorry. Let's do this by the seat of our pants. Pretty good, a little heavy at the tip. And the same here, actually Yeah, quite a bit heavier at the tip, but not bad. Man, with some lube, this thing's going to be a stinking guillotine. Whew. Let's look at the grind on this side. Uh, Pretty consistent, a little heavy at the tip. This side, wow, the show side's very consistent. So yeah, that is the Watchman Trapper Yellow. And I believe, if I'm recalling right, I'm gonna look real quick. I believe that's 12.90. Yeah, 12.99. I couldn't remember for sure because of the other information in there. But yeah, just a really nice piece. I actually have the other Trapper in this series too. So that's how I know that. The next knife up, I'm gonna punch it in first in Amazon. So I'll wait. Hang on, I messed that up. Let me share my screen. There we go. I'm gonna punch this in. This one is the W132, the Watchman W132. Boom. That comes up with this right here. This is a nice little lockback. This one's $13.99. It's white bone. 7 CR17 MOV. Okay, so that's not too bad. 3 inches blade length, overall 7.5. But again, just a nice little piece. Great little somebody like myself, fifth pocket dropper. And it's a good looking knife, you know. And again, I'll show you the box here. This is a more like what you get other knives in, but it's very generic, you know, nothing else on the box, just a little, and it comes wrapped in plastic. So the box is pretty sterile, generic, whatever you want to call it. But this is a very nice little piece. I really enjoy it. That's the pile side. The show side. Look at that. Look at that bone. Look at the character in that bone. That to me is just beautiful. Got a nice nail nick there. Now remember, this is a lockback, so there might be some. Wow, that's actually really, really good. Let's check the end there. How's that look? Wow, we're looking good here. Holy cow, man, that one's dead down the center. Let's open her up. Again, I have not lubed these at all. Not bad, not bad. Probably get more snap when it's had some lube. This one, it does look like there's something on that pile side. If I can get it to show. Okay, yeah, it says W132. I just can't get it. It's too reflective. On this side, you got the Watchman there. But yeah, just a great piece of cutlery. They are both sharp. I should have brought a piece of paper, but Emier will. Actually, I got some paper right here. Hang on. Let me get a tablet out here. Tablet of just a little writing tablet type paper. I'll get a piece of it off here. At least I think it will. Tablet's kicking my butt. But yeah, let's check out this one. Every one of these I've gotten has been obnoxiously sharp. Yeah, obnoxiously sharp. But yeah, just a nice piece of cutlery there. Again, like I said, $13.99. If you have Amazon Prime, that's free shipping. These are pieces that I think for the money, and from what I've seen with the quality, not only on these ones, but on every one I've had, is yeah, just redonkulous money, for what you're getting. And for something you just want to everyday carry, put in the pocket, have no worries if you happen to lose it. I mean, I hate losing stuff, so wow, this thing is that's obnoxious. Like I said, every one of these I've had has just been obnoxiously sharp, and nothing has changed with these two here. So, it's and the build quality, nothing has changed. And I'm not trying to oversell these or anything. Yes, I have an affiliates link to them. But anything I put an affiliates link to is something that I believe in, that I have used and say, hey, this is pretty good quality. I like it. And that's it. Give me a sec. I got to get a drink here. I apologize. Thank you. Iced tea. Gotta love it. But yeah, anything that I put an affiliate link to is something that I've tried and I believe in. I will say, hey, at least the ones I've gotten have been really good. I think you will not be disappointed in them either. If I do review something from this day forward, from April 1st forward, of 2025 if I don't put an affiliates link to it, and it is an Amazon buy, a knife that I say I bought on Amazon and I show you where it is. That's because I want to review the knife or the piece of equipment, but I'm not I'm not willing to go, hey, 2 thumbs up, you know. And sometimes I'm not gonna lie, these here are not like that. But if it's something that's in this price range, like sub 20, and maybe it needs a little tweaking, but to get something of the same quality of build and materials that you don't have to do a little fix to is going to be double the price. They still might get 2 thumbs up, but I will say that, hey, you know what, this one needs this, this, and that, if that makes sense. So that's my 2 for Tuesday rant, ramble, kill it, palua palapper. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But what do you guys think? Do you think these are worth it? You know, I mean, they're sub $15 knives. I mean, I don't see how you can beat that. I'm being honest. And for what they are, you know, oh, I didn't hold this one in my hand. You guys know how a full size trapper looks in my hand with this one here. I can get 4 fingers on. I have a very big hand, but I'd probably honestly use it like that. Just being honest. Just being honest. But yeah, for the price, I uh, I would buy these every day and twice on Sunday. Just being honest. And yellow's not even my favorite color, but that is a beautiful bone right there. Very well dyed. It is unfortunate that there's a little staining around the shield, but you know that happens with even bigger dollar knives, and yours might not have it. But yeah, please, if you went this far, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I love you guys' comments. Let me know what you think about these. Do you think I'm an idiot for buying, you know, these knives? I've asked it a couple times. I get a couple answers. Most people say no, they don't think I'm an idiot. You know, uh, I have always been of that mood set and mindset that when you can buy something that works just as well, performs just as well, handles this as well, and if you were to put like like the same, say, wrench, because I was a mechanic and still a mechanic, but I don't do it professionally anymore. I put a wrench in each hand and I'm blindfolded and I put it on the nut and it turns and does everything it's supposed to and it's comfortable and it feels right. It bites the head of the bolt properly and everything. Why pay $300 for a wrench set when I can pay $100 and it is just as good and it will do the job just as well? And yes, I had a toolbox full of Snap-on and Mac tools and Matco tools. But as I got along longer in my career, I realized there are certain tools where you could, I hate to say it, you could save some money buying, you know, a more inexpensive set, and you still wouldn't round off the bolts. You still would have good bites. But you have to be careful too. You have to be careful. Um, well, with that being said, I'll let you all go. Almost 14 minutes here. Wow, I can really talk a long time, can I? Again, please let me know what you think about these. I like them. I am actively looking for Watchman knives on Amazon. I might even start on eBay. I really like the quality. I really like what they're doing right now. And for the price, you can't really beat them. I mean, yeah. With that being said, thanks for watching. Live long, prosper, and collect your own way.